I take so many things for granted in my life. So much so that it just becomes second nature, and I don't even think about it until something happens which causes me to stop and pause and reflect. One of the things that I think most of us take for granted is our ability to see. When I look at all of my senses, the one I cannot possibly imagine being without would be sight. I would miss the beauty of God's creation, miss being able to flip through the paper. I'd probably learn Braille, but there'd be so much. I would need the assistance of so many people. But gratefully, I can see most of the time. Mother Maxine, can you come here a second? Mother Maxine, would you do me a favor? Would you blindfold me? I don't know how the yellow and the rose goes together, but I have to be very careful where I step right now. And I need to just tell you, right now my heart is a bit racing. Because although I know I am in the exact same place, I know there's a step right there, a step right there, the communion rail. I know if I would walk forward, I would bump into Alan. But I'm actually a little fearful right now, because I have no clue what might be coming. I mean, Nancy could be coming around with a knife to try to kill me. And I wouldn't even know it. You know, being blind, imagine being blind from birth. The absolute fear that you would have to live in. You couldn't work. You'd have to rely on begging, rely on people's scraps, and you'd never be able to see the sunrise or the sunset. So in today's gospel, we see Jesus, who sees that man blind from birth and takes pity on him. And he begins the process, and note I say the process of healing. Jesus grabs some dirt and spits in it and makes some mud and rubs it against the man's eyes. So there's a paste over his eyes, and tells him to go and wash in the pool of Siloam, and his sight will return. The man must have believed, or at least he knew it was his last hope, because he went to the pool. And when he got into the pool, the mask came off. And he saw something he had never seen. Light. Brightness. People. for him, it was instant healing, involving a muddy process. But sometimes the process of healing takes more effort. I mean, right now, I no longer feel like my heart is going to come out of my chest, because I can see figures, I see light. I'd be very hard pressed to guess who anyone was past the second or third row. In fact, all you folks in the back, you're just one big blur to me. But yea, by God's grace and God's gift of intelligence, God gifted women and men with the gift of optometry and glass to be able to change the way our eye views things, and with the amazing addition of a pair of glasses, I can see clearly now. I can even see now when Nancy wants to come and attack me. I'm watching your back, kid. The blind man was given such a gift. It opened the whole new world to him. And clearly we are told from that gospel that he would not miss that opportunity to praise Christ, to give God the glory, and to tell anyone who asked, and they asked an awful lot. I don't know how many more times that guy could have said, yes, it was me. But it didn't stop him from telling the truth that it was Jesus who gave the healing. Whenever we are sick, whether it be physically, whether it be spiritually, whether it be mentally, that process of healing doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And some days we get more frustrated than not because we want to be back to our old self just like that. But this 46-year-old knows that I'm never getting my 26-year-old body back, or that ability to heal so quickly. Instead, I know that when I put my love and my hope and my trust in Christ, when I allow him to be involved in the muddy process of healing, that I will be able to see so clearly and feel alive because he touched me. He touched me and made me whole. My sisters and my brothers, in your life, whether or not you or a loved one is going through a period that needs healing, remember to follow the advice and the actions of that blind man. Give yourself to Jesus. Give your worries and your cares to him. And he will use the people of God, the doctors, the counselors, the clergy, your fellow parishioner, to help you become whole. We have walked in the darkness, and now we walk in the love and light of Christ. Amen.
Amen.